What's up, ASN family, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to hit you guys with another video. We're going to be talking about 5 things to expect while you are pregnant. Now, some of you guys may not agree with how I got things lined up. That's okay. That's fine. I'm going from my experience because these are some of the things I felt like was most important to me when I was pregnant. Not once, but twice, okay? If this is very helpful to you, give it a thumbs up. If not, comment something that you feel was more important that I should have added to my list. To all my expecting moms, congratulations. And to all the ones who have had their baby, I got a video coming for you in a couple of days, so stay tuned. My numbers are gonna go from 5 to 1, counting backwards, from 5 being what I feel was the least, and 1 to being what is the most expected. We're going to start with number 5, bizarre food cravings. If you start to crave peanuts with, like, I don't know, onion dip, yeah, it sounds nasty, right? But when you're pregnant, your body goes through changes, and certain foods and stuff together could really help out with your pregnancy. And sometimes if that's what baby wants, that's what baby gonna eat. I know it's weird because my mom used to tell me that she used to eat like some weird stuff when she was pregnant with like every last one of us. Me personally, I didn't think it could happen to me, but for my oldest, I remember eating butter popcorn with vanilla ice cream. I couldn't eat it with nothing else. The chocolate was nasty to me, all the other good stuff. So that was my weird food craving, I want to say, for about a month. I didn't really eat anything too strange or too out of the ordinary. I know for both of my pregnancies, spicy foods were my go-to. And you're not really supposed to eat spicy foods when you're pregnant, but spicy foods is what I wanted. I couldn't help it. And it's bizarre because it's like, once you're not pregnant, you would probably never, ever in your life eat it like that. And it was just like, right now, like to this day, butter popcorn and ice cream to me does not go together. But that's what I used to eat for a month when I was pregnant with my oldest. And I was just like, huh? Like, what kind of foolishness is this? What kind of witchcraft? Number 4, sleepy always. Now, for those of my expectant mothers, was it your period being missed or you noticing that you were sleepy at any given hours of the day? What made you think, oh snap, I might be pregnant? Obviously the missed period is like everyone's go-to, but for me, how I knew something was off was I was extremely tired doing certain stuff that I would have all the energy in the world doing. And for my second one, she came as a surprise because at the time I didn't even think I could get pregnant again. I'm gonna just be honest. And I remember I was at work one day and I got like extremely lightheaded and dizzy. And then after I left work to go home for a little bit, I was tired. And it was like 3 something in the afternoon. And I was just like, I usually have all the energy in the world. And I was just like, I'm so freaking sleepy. So my boyfriend at the time told me that he thought it would be a good idea for me to go and see a doctor. Just, to make sure that I didn't have COVID or anything, because this was around the time that COVID became very, out there. So I went. I was like, they probably gonna tell me that I have COVID or whatever the case may be. When they was asking me what kind of symptoms that I had, I started describing it, and one of the ladies was like, oh girl, you're pregnant. I'm like, huh? Nah, definitely not pregnant. I already done had my period. So I'm like, I'm not pregnant, bro. So the lady takes me to the back, sitting there waiting for my test results or whatever the case may be. I'm on the phone and I'm just talking. And then the lady was just like, well, we found the reason why you're having, your dizziness and all of that stuff. You're pregnant. Huh? I looked at her like she just shot me straight in the heart. I was like, what? And then she was like, yes, you're pregnant. I was like, Nah, you're kidding, right? You're kidding. Then she brings the test back to me, and lo and behold, your mind's on that bed. I was like, oh. And then what should have gave it away to me was that I was unbelievably sleepy at certain times where I'm like usually up doing stuff. And I had just started a new job. I'm thinking like maybe I'm just tired because my body's starting to get on the schedule of this job that I got. But nope. If you see yourself sleeping at certain times of the day when you're doing stuff, or if like you're out, you're tired, and you just randomly start yawning even though you've gotten like maybe 8 hours, 9 hours of really good sleep, go take a test. You might be pregnant. Number 3, maternity clothes is a huge plus. Invest in them. Get as many as possible. Why? Because you don't want to be trying to stick yourself back into these extra small or medium or large clothes that you have. Sometimes you're going to get thicker. Okay, for me, I used to be in smalls and now I'm wearing everything mediums. I cannot fit into anything small anymore. My thighs, these are mediums. Okay, I used to fit into smalls. I can't fit into smalls anymore. I can't fit into nothing. And what was sad was I was trying to fit these clothes when I'm growing. Y'all gotta stretch your clothes out. Stop trying to fit into this stuff when you're having a baby. Support that baby. Let it hang out, okay? That baby is here. That baby is prevalent. That baby will be born in 9 months. Go ahead and get you some clothes that makes you comfortable. I understand you want to look good too. They really got some cute maternity clothes that makes you look good too, but stop trying to fit into the jeans. Stop trying to fit into the little crop tops. You have a glowing and growing baby. Go invest in as many maternity clothes as you want to. When you're giving birth to your baby, you can either sell them to other women who are pregnant, or if you fill out them clothes, baby, rock that. Listen, y'all don't understand. Maternity clothes are really comfortable. And that's what you want for your entire pregnancy. Be comfortable. You feel me? Stop trying to struggle into them jeans and button them up. The crop top, you're going to stretch it out because not only is the belly growing, but you're going to have all of this, every last one. Everything's going to get big. It's going to get big, okay? Until after that baby is born. Now, it can either stay that way or it's not. But, which brings me to point number 2. Everything on you is going to swell, from your feet, your nose, your face, your lips, your hands, everything. Yes, even your friend. Yes, even your vagina is going to swell. Everything on you is going to swell. Why? Because your body is making itself supportable for this baby. Don't be afraid or don't be scaring yourself that, oh my God, I'm gonna get so big and blah blah blah. You're not gonna get that big. Trust me, you're not. But it's just the body's natural response to you being pregnant. You're going to swell. Okay? It's normal. Now, if it's like swollen pretty bad to like where it hurts or it looks like maybe one of your limbs might pop, you might want to go see a doctor. Don't be alarmed or don't be psyched out when you realize that you are swollen. Like all of this swollen. My feet were swollen. My face was swollen. Like your nose, it spreads when you're pregnant. Like, listen. As much as we love them kids, they be doing us dirty, okay? Not to make yourself feel bad and all of that stuff, because you're growing a human life. Last but not least, the one thing you need to be expecting when you are pregnant: mood swings. Ooh. I really want to say I made Raven's dad pay for a lot. Ooh, when I tell you, homeboy used to look at me like I had done lost my mind. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It was 1 minute I was sweet to him, 1 minute I was mean, 1 minute I was crying. Oh God, the mood swings were everywhere. And I was like, I had never experienced that with my first daughter. So I'm just like, I did that man in. And he would tell me, he was like, sometimes I just wanted to record you because I don't think you understood what type of funny to scary type moments you went through. I was like, what are you talking about? Listen here, I'd have scared the hell out that man for me having mood swings. And then it was like, and then it's funny because me and him have this really tight bond where like whenever we're cracking jokes on each other, we do that. We just crack jokes. He started cracking the joke and I cried. I was like, hold on. I usually crack jokes back, baby. I was over there crying and he was looking at me like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, no, you just cracked the joke of me trying to be funny and it hurt my feelings. Like, I'm like, y'all, tears are like really streaming out my face. Like, I was that upset. And he kind of looked at me. He was like, but we were just playing. Y'all, it hurt his feelings when he realized that I was actually crying. It was funny, but then it wasn't funny at the same time. It was like, bro, that really hurt my fucking feelings. Like, what do you mean? It was wild. Like, he told me that it was probably one of the most hardest experience ever with the whole mood swing situation, because he was like, he didn't know if I was in a good mood, if I was in a bad mood, or so he was trying to be like real tedious. I ain't gonna much like I did him bad with that one. It happens. So if you find yourself mad at something and the next minute you were like smiling or whatever the case may be, if you have not been diagnosed with a bipolar disorder, not only that, but I also know women get like that around their periods too. So if it ain't your period, baby, go get a pregnancy test, because if you over here spazzing and then laughing in your boyfriend face and like 2 seconds later, baby, you might want to go pee on the stick. Okay, all right, you guys, that is it for my 5 of what to expect while you're pregnant. If you guys have anything else to add, just comment down below, and maybe we could compare notes and stuff like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and be ready for a part 2 for an afterbirth type thing. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.
In them jeans, girl, that thing, she riding on the beat like a bike. She gonna let me.